Well, Rockingham County Schools chose to work with the Pierce Group because after we put it out for bid and all the groups came in and gave their presentation, the committee felt really strong that it was going to be a customer-oriented group. Several people on the committee also had some experience in other districts working with the Pierce Group, and so we felt like it was a good decision to make, and it was a team effort, and it's one that we have definitely not regretted. What we anticipated with the customer service and everything has definitely come through. The Pierce Group has saved us money over time with a lot of different products. One of the things that our employees really enjoyed when we first went on board with them was having the flex cards. Because before that, it was strictly a reimbursement type situation. So sometimes we'd have employees at the end of the year who would forget, and that caused problems here. But to be able to have that card and to take it and use it at your doctor's office, your dentist office, prescriptions and things, really made a big difference too. And it also helped them to be able to save a little bit more money than they probably would have anticipated in the past under the old system. The other thing that I really appreciate too is that they're always looking for the best deal, especially with any of the policies that we have. I know for our dental policy, we always get the best deal. I think they really beat the doors down and trying to find who can offer us the same level of service and benefits that we have with our current plan, and also trying to keep in mind our employees, that we have a wide variety of employees with different income levels, so it's affordable for everybody. And I think that's really been a big factor too. Anytime I've ever had a concern or our employees had a concern, I can tell you probably in less than 24 hours somebody is calling them back and trying to work through the problem. And I've also witnessed them in the past too, where folks who've had life insurance on their spouse and they lose their spouse, they're really good about helping them get through the paperwork so they can have that money to help with the funeral benefits and everything. And I think that's kind of just full service. I mean, they care about us because they also know if they don't have us, they don't have business. And so it's very much a symbiotic relationship with us, but the customer service is just tops. Well, I think if you're not using the Pierce Group right now, what I would say would be open it up and at least give people a chance. One of the things that'll come out of it, whether you go with the Pierce Group or not, would be I think you're going to get some better rates, because anytime you ever have competition, it always gives you better prices. And I think that's one of the things that they brought to the table for us was a variety of products at a good price and quality customer service. And I just think that really kind of has set them apart. And I've not had an employee come to me and say, hey, can we switch with somebody else because these people aren't doing their job? Haven't heard that in 10 years. I think the value of working with the Pierce Group is that they serve as like a department with your school system, because they're here to help out my payroll folks, my benefit folks, individual employees, working through any questions or issues that they might have. I think the other thing that really sets them apart too is their customer service. You're never going to get a recording. If it is, it's just voicemail, and that person's going to call you back probably that same day. And I think that's really what has set them apart. I've seen them work with some sensitive issues that families are going through, and the need for that insurance is really critical for them to be able to survive. And they treat my employees like they're part of the family, their family. And so I think that's really something that really stands them out from the rest.